Welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited for this video because I am going to be engraving on an acrylic bookmark using my Cricut maker machine. Before I go into Cricut Design Space, I'm going to measure my bookmark. The width was 5.437 inches and the height was 1.187 inches. I like to use this chart when I'm trying to figure out my measurements. I only know by quarters, so this helps me out a lot. First, what I'm going to do is upload my bookmark template. I'll put a link for where I bought the bookmarks down in my description box, and she has a template that you can download, so that's really nice. I'll go to my uploads. I'm just going to search bookmark to try to find it. I'm going to ungroup and delete this black one. Then I'll hit shift on my keyboard and rotate this. Oh, it looks like that was not attached. I'm going to attach that. Then I will just rotate it this way. I'll switch this to a guide because I won't be bringing it over to the Make It screen. Now I'm going to grab a font. What I'm going to do is go to Filter, and I want to select a writing font. When I'm doing engraving or pen projects, I usually grab a font from Cricut Design Space because it has that single line. I'm going to do that one. It's called BFC Fantasy Connected, and I'm just going to type in my name for the bookmark. Then I'll bring it inside the bookmark. I'm going to highlight over both to center this to see how that looks. I might make it just the tiniest bit bigger. I think that looks good. Now I'm going to change this to Engrave. I decided for the other side I wanted a paintbrush stroke. I thought about just painting it myself, but I think I'm going to grab an SVG and make it easy. I'm just going to grab one from Cricut Design Space. Okay, here's the one that I'm going to be using. It's going to be a light green, the vinyl. I'm going to right click and send this to the back. Then I'll bring this in here and just size it. I'm going to hit the unlock button so I can make it a little bit more narrow. I think that looks really good. And you know what I forgot to do was measure my guide. I'm glad I remember that. I'm going to come up here and the measurement is 1.187 by 5.437. Now I can make this a little bit bigger. Okay, that looks really good. Now what I'm going to do is hit the make button. As you can see, it brings Kayla to the way top, so trying to line this up can be a little tricky for engraving. What I like to do is just place my bookmark or whatever I'm engraving right in the center of my mat. So we have a 6 going down since it's 12 inches and a 6 across. The other thing I'm going to do, because there's a hole in the bookmark, I want to bring it a little bit to the right. I think that looks good. I'll hit continue. I'll select browse all material and I am going to search for acrylic. I'm pretty sure this is 2 millimeters thick. I'll double check, but that's the one I'm going to select. It tells me to load my engraving tool, and it's nice, it gives me the number so I know exactly which one to use. The bookmark has a clear protective sheet on both sides, so I like to use my pen tool and remove both of those. I'll be using my purple strong grip mat. I recommend that for this project because the acrylic bookmark is pretty thick. I line this up right in the center so it'll match up with my name. To make sure this doesn't slide around on the mat, I'm going to use some masking tape and place it on both edges of the bookmark. Next, I need to switch out my fine point blade for my engraving blade. The engraving blade works with the quick swap housing. Right now I have the scoring stylus on it, so I just need to swap it out with the engraving one. Now I'm ready to load the mat into the Cricut machine. Then the Cricut will start engraving. This was so fast and it barely took any time at all. I'm just going to remove the tape. You can see little pieces from the acrylic on it. I wouldn't swipe your finger against that. The easiest way to remove it is take that same tape and just press it against the acrylic and it will stick to that and pick it up. It's looking so beautiful. Now let's do the vinyl portion. For the vinyl, I'm just going to select the vinyl setting. This vinyl even has a protective sheet on it, so I'm going to cut it down to the size of that brush stroke. I place the vinyl on the mat, then I need to switch my blade back to the fine point blade. I could paint the back of the acrylic as well. Painting on acrylic is so pretty, but doing the vinyl this way makes it so much easier and honestly looks so good too. I weed out the vinyl, then I place the transfer tape on top. This next portion, I have a little hack for you. When you're placing vinyl on acrylic or glass, it's easy to get air bubbles. What you'll need is a squeegee with a felt edge. Once you place your vinyl down, start on one end of the vinyl and slowly press that felt edge against the vinyl. Then you can remove the transfer tape. I had no bubbles at all. Like I said, the vinyl looks so good on this. Now I can add some ribbon. I love the chiffon ribbon for bookmarks. That's usually my go-to. This just turned out so beautiful. How fun would this be for gifts? On camera, it's a little hard to see the engraving, but in person, I feel like you can see it a lot better. Here's what it looks like in a bookmark. Acrylic is a little bit thicker, so there's kind of a gap in there, but I've never had issues with these falling out. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and I would love it if you subscribed if you are new to my channel. Now I want to go engrave all kinds of acrylic, so let me know what you want to see next on my channel.